Hi guys, Charlie Tango 1 here again. Just a quick video that I mentioned the other day when I had one. I said I was going to get one of these little Penn fishing rods, really just to stick in the bag, but I have got emergency fishing stuff in tins this size, you know, ordinary like tobacco tin size. Got emergency kit in there, weights, hooks, split shot, all that line, etc. But I did say I was going to get one of these, and I ended up getting two. So anyway, it's just a quick. I was watching a video of a chap that had one of these, and the overall length of it. I don't know if I get it in camera shot, but the overall length of it, there we go, is, I'll get a nice little close up of the reel so you can see. And the reel, this black button here, that is purely when you cast out, you just push the button to, or you push down, it's like a brake to stop the spool spinning round. Total overall length of it is 40 inches, right from the end of here, end of the handle, to the top eye. So not too bad. Folds up down into that, which I think is pretty good really. You could stuff it in your little bag somewhere. But you get line on, I got line on one of the reels, but I didn't get it on this one. Oh, excuse me, I picked up strep throat again off my grandson. Oh, he's forever going down with them. Right now, what I decided to do is to buy. That's the multiplier reel. It comes with the rod, or you can get a fixed spool. Well, I bought a fixed spool as well. So both fit on there because it comes with it because it's a very small, narrow holder to fit onto the rod. But that came with the line. But what I've done is I took a good half of that line off of there, and I filled this spool up here with it. Obviously it's a lighter braking strain. I mean, that one I've got on there, I think it's about £10, something like that. But the reason I've filled that right up, that spool, is because when I was watching this video of this chap who had this reel, he was at a little stream somewhere like, and he was saying, I've tried everything to get this to cast out and it won't cast out like, and he was using a float and split shot. He ends up having to keep pulling all the line off of the reel, so he's got a nice big loop there hanging around before he can flick the line out. And if you recall, I said on the other video, if you have one of these fixed spool ones, you just pull the baling arm over, you just flick the rod and it just peels off. A far better idea when you're on lightweight stuff like this. And I found out why it wouldn't come off the reel when he was trying to cast out. For the basic reason, there's no lever or anything to disengage the spool from the handle. So when you try to cast out, the whole handle goes round as well. The whole thing goes round. It's all one fixed unit. So the handle goes round as the spool goes round. So it's having to drag all that and pull all that round. And that's why he was pulling it all off the reel before he could cast it out. So that's the reason for that. Hence why I did say to him the best idea to use is for ledgering, because if you've got a little weight for ledgering, the weight will pull that line off of that reel, and yeah, all right, the whole thing goes round the handle as well, but at least you'll be able to cast out with it. If you're using a float and split shot, there's no weight to it whatsoever. The old little multiplier, the old little fixed spool will do that fine. So there, I'll rest my case on that one. And I dare say some of you will be asking what this is. This was my old school badge. It's Canterbury City Arms, that's what it is. Canterbury, Kent in England. And we had this on our little school blazers when we was in the infants and what have you, but it is the Canterbury City Arms, and a lot of the schools in Canterbury do have that, but I use this because I used to do a bit of this as well. I don't know, let's bring it up and see if you can see it. That's what I used to do in my earlier days, and I think my wife and I just ended up retiring out of that a couple of years back now. We're getting too old for it, so humping all the stuff in and out, but there you go. And there was a chap I was seeing on I don't know if he come from Canada or America, very well spoken English chap. He may have moved over there, I don't know, but he was oh excuse me, he was demonstrating a penny pot stove, and against a one of these, the feast stove, and I just happened to see that. I've just told him that you know, feel free, just my opinion, you know, go onto my channel and have a look, and you'll see how to actually light up a penny pot stove. Believe it or not, I think he was stabbing in the dark, bless him. But what he was doing is, well, I've got a penny pot stove here. He was only a little one. It was a bit deeper than that one. But what he was doing is he had a bit of fibre around here, which he was, a lot of them put fibre around there actually to hold the stove, you know, when they want to get it off or something. But he was using the fibre to prime it. Well, he stood there, and I think he done it for 3 times. It went out, and he squirted more fuel round it, lit it again 3 times, but soon after he lit it, he didn't wait for it to plume up. It wouldn't plume up, and the reason being, he was getting hold of his pot and he was just shoving his pot straight on there like that. All that's doing is snuffing it out. So he kept on and on and on. It's to no avail. And I thought, well, he obviously doesn't know that you've got to have at least an inch gap between the jets and the bottom of the pot. And I think he basically, it's a shame really, I mean, we've all got to learn somehow, but I think he gave up on it, and he ended up using the old feast stove, which obviously he was more happy with. And there's a lot of people saying that best little stove out really, these feast stoves, as opposed to the penny stove, and I'm inclined to agree with them really, because well, you saw that little thing the other day going, that was roaring like a good one, that little thing. And so there we are. It's just a short video, this one, because I'm not going to go rabbiting on again, but I just thought I'd do something on this little fishing rod here, like, you know, and a handy little thing, you know. So do your turn if you just want to go lightweight like that, or I've got my yo-yo that I use for if I want to use that. I've got spare line in there, hooks, etc. And I'll just set the yo-yo up, hang it up on a tree. You only want a fork branch that you can prod out there so that the line lays on it, but you know, you either watch it float fishing, or you can ledger it and just leave it and forget it, come back later to pick up your fish. But there you go, Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt, as I say. Anyway, that was just a short video, not going to have it on today, so I'll catch you all later. Cheerio.